you watch any of the football games this past weekend? And
Yes.
I won't say which weekend and what
but
teams.
I've been hearing a lot about this guy, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's exactly where I was
talking a lot
going.
about him.
That's exactly where I was going.
He's
There's another guy,
unstoppable.
Lamar
there's
Jackson.
another guy they try to compare with him too.
Every so often in an era, in a decade, in an age, an athlete emerges and you're like, that is like one of the great, that's what human beings are supposed to be like physically.
Yeah.
And when you came out, it was the same thing. Here was a boxer whose talent was limitless. Lamar Jackson is a quarterback whose talent, you just didn't know the limits. He's just starting. Your talents as a boxer was unknown. And in everything, as an actor, as an athlete who rides, whose sport now is competing on horses in various disciplines, but in every walk of life, you need the confirmation. You need whatever your body's required to do. You need the talent to whatever it is you're doing. But most importantly, you need the hunger. You need the rage. You
Desire.
need the intensity. You need the wanting. And the wanting can't be taught, can't be bought. It's there or it's not there.
Yeah.
So he came out as a boxer, and that's where I wanted to go with you. My bewilderment in fighting. Can I go there with you?
Please.
I as a kid in school, for a number of reasons, I was in a fight 2-3 times a day in Montreal, Canada. I was defending myself, and I had to take on 1, 2, 3 people at a time. And somebody gave me a yearbook for my high school that I hadn't seen, and my nickname was Tuffy because I was always in a fight. But the fights we were in, especially in the winter in Canada, with your heavy overcoats and everything, you swing and you hit, not much happens. You're wrestling around on the ground. I've never been in an adult fight where a guy has got this as a weapon and wants to knock me down, and presumably the rage is to kill. I was in my makeup room, and I'd had a tussle with a fellow actor backstage. He had said something, and we swung and we missed, and it was all okay. And he comes in my room and kicks the door shut, and we're locked in a room together. Okay? And I am so angry that I'm looking at his jugular, and I'm thinking, I'll leap on him and bite his jugular. That's how animal I had been. And the door opened up, and they stopped us from fighting. That's as close as an adult as I come to fighting.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have never had a guy pound my face, pound my body as an adult who could kill me. That's the feeling I want to know about. And you saying, really, like amazing, like you've never been in a fight, my God. Who hasn't been in a fight? A lot of people haven't been in a fight.
Well, that's interesting because I explained it to my wife. I told my wife, I said, this during our period when we were just really getting to know each other as a married couple. And I said, you have to understand, what I did for a living, people avoid their whole entire life.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the dichotomy. That and the difference in our upbringing. I know you came from the streets. I know you were a tough guy on the streets, age 16. Customato finds you. You find Customato. You start boxing. And this talent that you had, but also the rage.
Well, it's perceived to be rage. It's really not rage. It's a perception of rage.
Tell me about that.
The art of fighting is not fighting. It's the perception of fighting.
Wow.